going. I'm fucking terrible at this. Still figuring it out. Shit. So bad. Top 5 favorite movies. Forrest Gump, Shawshank, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Roadhouse. Chris Trimmer, hell yeah. Favorite movie, my favorite all time for sure, Gladiator. I watch it like literally probably once a month. Trying to think what else. I don't think it's necessarily a good movie, but it's one of my favorites. 300, super homoerotic, love it. What else? Trying to think. Avatar? No, I'm just kidding. God, I don't know. I like the Samurai trilogy, 1 through 3. Some old Japanese movies from the 50s. Fucking sweet. Jesus Christ. I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima quite a bit lately, so that made me watch those again. I haven't seen them in years. It's hard to say favorite movies. Oh shit, here we go. I don't know, Gladiator for sure. I watch that literally all the time. My favorite movies I've seen recently was Peanut Butter Falcon. It was really good, heartwarming movie. Shia LaBeouf. Dude's a fucking nut, but makes some good movies. It was a good spot. Trying to get better at grinding. What the fuck was that? That seems hard as shit. Lord of the Rings, yeah, I agree on that one. Oh fuck, that was almost sweet. Fellowship's definitely the best one in my opinion. Well, Kiss. There's something like Lost. Oh yeah, it's really good with what's his name? From The Thing. Yeah, so the funny thing with The Thing, if you speak Norwegian, the movie's ruined with you in the first like 2 minutes because those guys in the helicopter, or Norwegian, if you remember the movie, are yelling like, "It's an alien! Don't trust it! Kill it!" So if you speak Norwegian, you literally like the twists, whatever you want to call it, it's ruined. Which is kind of funny. I'm having trouble fucking nailing a second one. Jesus Christ. This game's super hard, by the way. So it's not like Skate. I mean, it is, but your left stick controls your left foot, etc. I'll put the camera on. Let's see, or the so you can see what I'm doing with my controller. So like right foot, want to do a kick flip, got to flick the other foot left. Yeah, I fucked it up, but yeah, Original Thing though is a solid movie. Fuck. Can't get that second one. I'm just doing terrible at finding a new spot. Well, Halloween's good. Honestly, Terminator 2, fucking awesome. It's a great action movie. Boom, I'm gonna do this gap here. Yeah. It's not necessarily a good movie. I mean, it's hard to say like what's a good movie. Like Terminator 2 is insanely entertaining and probably the best action movie, or Die Hard. I'm switching maps. I'm just used to shit. Pulp Fiction. Don't like Pulp Fiction. Interesting. I do love. I think my favorite Tarantino movie is still Inglourious Basterds. It's just got everything I want in a movie. Oh, here we go. There's a nice line going on here. Oh yeah. Mofo. There's some unrealistic shit. Yeah. It's gonna magically land it. 1980. Never blew up yet. It sucks right now, so in jiu-jitsu, just me and one dude, we can't do, my school hasn't opened, so it's just me and my one guy I train for jiu-jitsu. So it's just two of us, which sucks. I mean, it's better than nothing, don't get me wrong. I'm very lucky to be able to do anything, but... Oh, fuck. It's not quite the same. Alright, after this, we need some skill time. Oh yeah. Keeps it going, keeps it going. This makes no sense. Oh god. I'm happy. We're still doing 3 times a week, which is nice. It's fucking, man. It's interesting with if you do the same guy over and over again. I think it's a lot more tiring. The neck training helping. It actually has. So it definitely helps. Like there's certain positions like it'll help you resist. Like if you get caught in like, if I take your back for example, you can just resist them scooting their forearm under your neck longer, which helps. It's a bad position to be in, trying to get in it obviously, but it does happen. I do a lot of like pressure passing, which helps. I can just like jam my head into their waist, for example, or chest. Definitely helps. There are some drawbacks. A bigger chest, or bigger neck, sorry, is honestly easier to choke. You need to apply less pressure. But compared to most dudes, my neck already was big enough to be choked easily, so might as well get the benefits of that big one. Plus, I think honestly, it's health-wise, it's probably protected me some. I still think, oh fuck. Died. I think unless you're doing some kind of sport where it's necessary, I still think it's the training for it's not necessarily worth the risk. I don't think it's like the most dangerous thing in the world, but I don't know. I think I saw that neck deadlift Eric did. That was pretty intense. Those are way harder than they look. I was messing with him a couple weeks ago. I didn't go quite as heavy as he did. But, man, they're like soul-sucking. Gosh, it's so interesting. Alright, we'll go back to a normal map. Check out downtown LA. Current deadlift? Oh, I have no idea. I haven't deadlifted in a while. Honestly, mixing and training with jiu-jitsu, it's like I don't think you can do deadlift. For me, it wasn't working. Oh fuck. That's trouble. This rail's fucking high. So it'd be hard for me to say, honestly. I don't like guessing. What the fuck am I stuck? I'm not doing it. I don't know when it's over. Right before the end, I might just YOLO it and see what happens. We'll see. I think I'm in on it, technically. Fuck. That shit gets hot. But I haven't been training deadlifting at all. Let me get that nose slide. What the fuck? There we go. This game is like the ultimate time waster. Fuck. also sucks because I've been cutting because hopefully when God, I can't fucking do this. When there's some jiu-jitsu competitions again, I'd like to compete, and I want to compete at I think it's 219. So I've been cutting. I don't even know what's going on now. So strength, not super great now. You know, she's gotten 3 times better at what? Deadlifts? Or I doubt he'd ever deadlift conventional or anything. Looking a little chunky last I saw. Someone sent me a picture of him. Looking a little on the chunky side. Who else? I was not being as cringy. I mean, can be much more cringy. I don't watch his shit. I don't want to. There's nothing to learn from that dude. So, I mean, it's good for him. I mean, he's matured a little bit. I mean, he's always lying about his age, so he's not maybe actually like an adult now. Oh. Gap this maybe. Oh, I'm the cop car. Did not see that. Fuck police. I mean, I assume he's just rehashing the same 5 videos over and over again. Probably much shit. I mean, I think it honestly depends, like, who he's trying to emulate at the moment. Like, when he was emulating Nether, he's getting, like, philosophical and shit out of nowhere. When he was, like, emulating Eric, he's being all hardcore. Fucks. I got you. So he's probably, I'm assuming he's emulating, I don't know if he's pushing someone right now, but it's probably some calm dude or something. Can I do this and survive, you think? That's what I assume. Whoa. Yep. Smooth. That's what the funniest thing was when he did like a collab with Omar. That's probably the last thing I saw of him actually. Where Omar just like ripped him a new one when they were doing grip stuff, and his grip was terrible. Omar was like, "I thought you were the king of grip." Oh yeah, I mean, kind of super insecure. True, I do agree there. I mean, what's up, bro? What? I think I keep fucking forgetting to upload. I made it like forever ago. I should probably make a new one. I was gifted a. This game is sick. This game is sick, and it's. I hope you're not disappointed because I'm not a gaming channel. I'm just fucking around right now. This game is fucking hard as shit to be like actually do shit on purpose. But I'm a big fan of doing gaps, and you find a good gap. Oh. Alright, this might be too far. Some speed. Oh wait. Ooh, maybe. What the fuck? Have there any boxing training? I have. Years ago, I went to a boxing gym for a while. And then in Norway, I lived there. One of my coworkers, oh that's terrible, was a Norwegian amateur boxing champ, which, I mean, honestly, it's Norway, it doesn't mean a whole lot, but he's still a fucking good boxer. He was like a lightweight, I believe. Oops. Crossman sucks. I'm gonna go. Yeah. That's it. Oh, you know I lived in Norway? Yeah, I lived for about 7 years. I went there, finished my education, because my dad's a citizen. Fair use fighter. Oh, I don't know. Let me finish my Norway thing. So I had dual citizenship there, which is fucking sweet. Education's free, so that's why I finished my education there. And was there for about 7, so I planned on being there for like a year and a half. Stayed for 7 because of pretty blonde women, and then I don't know what the fuck that was. Fuck. All right, I need to do some lines actually, not just fucking around. I worked at a gym there for a while, then I owned my own small gym. Got me fucking terrible. It's hard to talk. Oh, we're not going. There we go. Aw. So yeah, fluent Norwegian. Fluent-ish. I need to go to the street map. But yeah, so it's a good time. Enjoy myself. Question: how to not get balls crushed? Just gotta avoid them. I mean, it happens. I was in a precarious position on what day was it, Friday, no-gi, and we were just tangled up in a weird fucking position. And his like Achilles was in my balls the entire time. It was like enough where it hurt, but not enough where I was gonna like do anything about it, I guess. But yeah, not the best. Maybe a UFC fighter. I gotta say Sugar Sean O'Malley right now. I think he's the most exciting guy right now. Like he's essentially Conor before Conor got famous or became like a household name. Moose Lemonade. I don't know what that is. We got here. I've pretty much only been doing the school map, to be honest. Oh, this could be interesting. Not what I meant to do, but that's pretty sweet. Oh, can you not dark slide? I don't think you can dark slide in this. Right, better. Oh, I gotta finish that too. Fuck, I'm behind on shit. I think he would actually. He's a pretty creative guy. I mean, he made up his entire life. So on box later, he's a wrestler but likes to box his friend. Yeah, I mean, if you know how to do it, teach him. Boxing's fun. I mean, fuck. There's a decent old school crystal turgeon. I don't think you can dark slide. A decent boxing gym here, but I don't know, it's closer now. Needs more big. I agree. I mean, Garbrandt, he does. I think he'll get one now. He was on the main card the last time he fought. I think the one before that too. I'm not sure. But like, I think he's just got like the I don't know, the it factor. What the fuck is that? The it factor. I'm streaming tomorrow. Want to join it? Sure, why not, Crystal Turgeon? Fuck. Can't figure out the nose manuals and shit very well. Ooh. Hey. Honestly, I think Sean O'Malley is going to be the next big thing because he's got like a special look to him. I mean, he's goofy as fuck looking, but Brower is going to be Thor's record. Dude, that, what did he pull, 1,050 this past week? That was probably the craziest I've seen. Like, no suit or anything, obviously. That made no sense. I mean, he's literally like a forklift, the dude. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like that. He's gonna have a tough. Who's he fight next? I actually haven't seen. Let's try to figure out that shit. Okay. Goals for 2021. What is it for 2020? Since good. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I mean, right now my main focus is honestly jiu-jitsu. Like, not that I'm like purposely getting weak or anything. I'm still working on trying to get stronger, but most of it's getting stronger specifically for jiu-jitsu, which isn't, doesn't mean what the fuck is happening. So I'm not like hitting any cool max out lifts too often. I spent that couple weeks fucking around with this park isn't that great actually. I'll go back to school. Yeah. Just bone nickel Pat Downey. Dude, fucking Gordon Ryan getting COVID is, I mean, I don't know how I'm to like die or anything, but it's just kind of sweet, because he's been posting all this shit about how it's fake and it's just glitching. It's kind of funny. It's far more exciting, honestly. Kind of similar style, honestly. Like, dude, when he fought, shit, what's his name? Big mustache, old school dude. I think he trains at Westside, actually. He did. Can't think of his fucking name now. Older guy. So, dude, yeah, his fucking Instagram. Like, I try to separate the person and the grappler, I guess, with him. Because, I mean, Nogi, probably the best of all time. It's hard to say he's not. But also, like, kind of fought some bullshit. Eddie Wineland, thank you. Dude, that punch was like... Can I grab that? That was some crazy shit. Like, Eddie Wineland's, like, oh, he's older and, like, had some injuries he was battling. Like, he's no joke. Like, I don't fuck with Eddie Wineland. Let's see. Herschel Walker. Dude, Herschel Walker was a fucking beast. Talk about genetic freaks. I mean, I don't believe for a second he does the workout he claims. Glitches. That he did, but goes fancy. Yeah, I mean that shit was just the walk off too, just like the feint and then like that was just so perfect. I was saying like he finishes stuff with style, which is like a big part of it, obviously. Like, if you win all the time but it's boring, no one's gonna like get to big fights. I'm going Ryan though. Honestly, a dude I enjoy, who's also a big douchebag but really good at jiu-jitsu, is Nicky Rod. Just like, oh fuck no, stay on. Oh. Dude, I'm taking O'Malley versus basically anyone right now, honestly. He's hot. He knows what's up. I know, I'm sorry, Trevor. You should get this game, Trevor. It's a good time waster, by the way. Not that I partake, but just can't do. It's a good game when you're stoned. Taking Zabit. Oh, fuck. It's like $40. It's a little overpriced for an indie game like this because it's literally, this is all you do. There's kind of some stand. Oh. There's like these challenges which are super glitchy. what's his name, who called out, no, it's not working right now for some reason. Whatever. Called out Connor. That is fucking hilarious. He like went to Ireland to like fight him. Can't think of his name right now. I'm so bad with fucking names. Oh, this could be. Wait, where was that? Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, too far. Shit. Yeah. Oh, can I get on top of that? If I can land on top of this, that'd be sweet. Oh, what the fuck? No, I'm not gonna go. Oh. And I phased through, didn't matter. Yeah, me too. But then, like, at the same time, like, what if he has, like, a crazy good fight? Which I think is what he's thinking, which is, like, how he's gonna end up dying or some shit. He's like, I mean, he's, oh, fuck. He's getting old. I mean, he's had so many fucking fights, and so many within, like, you know. Oh, here we go. Oh, what the fuck was that? I really want to get this. If this was Skate 3, I would have landed this 5 times by now. Fuck. If I could hang out with any... Oh, shit. It's true, he doesn't just want to. Oh, that's awesome. That would have... What an awesome fight. Tony Ferguson is like just like a different dude. I'm not even sure he's human, to be honest. I say a lot of fighters, but like Mike Tyson, yeah, he's like claiming he's gonna knock him out. I'm surprised he got a fight, honestly, because I heard a lot of fighters. I think he's always drunk. I heard a lot of fighters didn't want to fight. Oh, what the fuck? Didn't want to fight Mike Tyson. I think mostly because like, they're afraid of like being the guy who killed Mike Tyson. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. He's glitching like that. Oh. Yes. Haha. Right as I say it. That was fucking sweet. Why not? It's okay. Wait on, we gotta get this. This shit makes no sense. Like, and Mike Tyson, I don't know, like, who knows what he's capable of, to be honest. Oh, shit. Doesn't look quite as smooth in slow motion, does it? A little physics bending, no biggie. This is pretty cool. Oh, for sure. I think, honestly, what screwed Mike Tyson from being like the best boxer of all time was, God, I can't think of anything right now. The promoter, the big fucking hair piece of shit. Because after Cus D'Amato died, and he got more like control over Mike Tyson, like that's when shit got real bad for Mike. Also, like, not saying Mike Tyson was necessarily natty himself, but compared to what Evander Holyfield was taking, those fights were kind of bullshit. Oscar De La Hoya. I mean, problem with Oscar is like none of his fights are remembered that much. I feel like in my mind, like he never had any like special stand-up fights, I guess, in my mind. That's not to say he had any like he was shitty or anything, or all of his fights sucked, but I just feel. Oh no, not him. Black guy, big fuzzy hair. He promoted like Ali back in the day, like Rumble in the Jungle. Fuck is his name? Yeah, it is actually. This is how you fucking. Oh fuck. Don King, thank you. Jeez, I'm like. This is glitching out. I think he was like part of the downfall of Mike Tyson. I'm right on this. Too fast, too fast. We'll take Fury. Fuck it. Can't get the grind. Oh. Jump earlier, fuck it. Just he's dabbing. I need a better spot though. What am I? Ooh. Oh, can I transition these two? Probably not. Nope. Definitely must be. What the fuck? Game's a little glitchy. Supposedly they'll be adding multiplayer eventually. Just take a seat. Coming off. Oh. No. I don't know. I think the thing that's gonna suck is Conor McGregor's gonna take some bullshit fight where they claim Pacquiao. Some people are ruminating now. Just like, oh, I just want Conor McGregor to go away. Honestly, like if he's not gonna have a real fight anymore. Whoa, what's the frame rate doing? Got too famous for his own good. I don't want to see him box. Like no one wants to see him fucking box. Pull Eric off in a real fight. I would not fucking fight Eric. Not very long. That's starting. Spot competition, best clip. That's cool. Yeah, it's too bad they didn't like implement some kind of online thing. Like I don't know. I don't know how you do it in this game because there's no like scorers or anything. But I'm hoping when online does come, assuming it does, there's like you can play a game of Skate or something. Oh, that's kind of. I don't know how to do that. So finish it out. Oops. I was wanting to start for this. Nice spot. Eric versus Khabib real fight. Will size and strength difference make a big enough difference for Eric to win? Man, I don't. Khabib is. If you said maybe anyone else in the same weight class, maybe. But Khabib's just like such a fucking beast. I don't know how good Eric is striking. I'm sure he knows how to punch, but it's fucking Khabib. I mean, come on. Oof. Wait, can I get up this? Double ollie up on this, maybe? Oh, fuck. I feel like Khabib's just such a fucking beast. It's too high to do it. Anything fancy up on that. Oh, there we go. Right, it's a thing, like, he can hit pretty fucking hard, he just chooses not to, I think is most of it. Oh, there we go. That's not coming off, though. Eric's, just right now, he's a big fucking dude, though. Things you have to get, like, getting a hand on Khabib would be so hard. That's so hot here. Too much speed. I feel like the Conor fight was like pinnacle of the UFC. Like I don't know how you can ever top that fight, to be honest. Just the build up and the aftermath and fuck, he did. So, I mean, it's an awesome fight itself too. It's better. Need some trick off that. Oh. Alright. Anyway, new spot. Like a long rail. Look at those long rails. Here we go. Oh shit. I meant to do. Oh, what the fuck? Sam, oh. Can't say I'm particularly good at skating in real life. I've ollied a few times, but that's about it. That was smooth. Oh, actually, hold on. Interesting. Can I no slide that now? Get the feel. Oh, not meant to do. Let's resume. Yeah, I can't say I'm a especially good skater. I haven't even been on a skateboard in like a decade, so. That was pretty sweet. I'm glad they added in it says the trick name because I don't know the name of half of these fucking things. I do get my feet confused sometimes. Oh. Ah, fuck. Oh, actually. Double this. You. This game is the best time waster, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Oh. Oh. I'm pretty excited for was it 254 or not? One thing I didn't like the last, or I guess it was 2 ago now, was the Shogun fight. That was just kind of sad. Like watching a couple of like old dudes fucking knock the shit out of each other and get CTE. It's like Just kind of sad. Yeah. That made no sense physics-wise, but... Better. What the fuck? Skateboard. Yeah, I mean, dude. I do kind of enjoy the mindlessness and like. Which I mean, this is basically what I did in Skate 4 after you like complete the game, but. Now it's EA though, especially like bullshit microtransactions like, oh, you want a new skateboard? That'll be fucking whatever dollars. Oh, can I? Is this possible? I'm just not super confident in Skate 4's ability to, or in EA's ability to be good in any way. Damn it. I mean, this, like, graphics-wise, this isn't super great, but it's not really the point of it. It's a small indie studio, so. I just hope they're not, like, lying about shit. But you'll see. Yeah, I mean, I play it from time to time. I played it recently. I do enjoy the Snoop Dogg commentary. But I heard Joe Rogan's not going to do the commentary for UFC 4, so that kind of sucks. Fuck. I need to find a good spot. Where's that one spot I'm thinking of? Oh, this could be interesting. Which kind of sucks, because Joe Rogan is like the best sports announcer on the planet, for sure. So like, I don't know, they're fucking around. Probably what's his name does like the ESPN Plus fights, I guess. Questions for the shit. You do, Turbo. Seriously? Have face masks? Like, it's just fucking lame. That sucks. Yes, I mean, yeah, EA just, like, is such a bullshit company. Can I clear that? Let's see. Power volley. Didn't know anyone got COVID. So a coworker of mine, her stepdad died of it. So personally, no. We think my fiance had it in late February, early March, and I think another friend of mine had it. Who was at a party with and shared a drink while he was symptomatic, which is not smart. He said he was hungover, so I didn't know he was sick. I actually thought he was hungover, but both had every symptom imaginable. Both were sick for a long time, fatigue and everything. Ooh, yes. Other than that, let's see. A coworker, a dude just like works at the front desk where I work. He had it. I had no contact with him though. He works on like weekends. I never see him. I think that's about it. But yeah, the girl's stepdad dying of it fucking sucks. I think he was in his mid-60s. I'm not sure exactly. I won't try too much. My hand sanitizer. Oh, I mean, soap is. I'm washing with soap. I mean, it's the best thing you can do. It's obviously not always convenient to go to a sink and shit, but how the fuck can I stand this? Turbo now. Okay. Workout question, go for it. That's what my channel technically is about. Yeah, so assuming at least either my fiance or friend had it, I was probably asymptomatic, which I didn't scratch anyone. Just tendonitis injuries like tennis elbows, been bugging me. I do those injuries. I mean, it depends on the injury itself, but heat's good. Getting mobility back is always good. Strengthening the area is always good. So it kind of depends exactly where it is and what it is. But for example, with tennis elbow, like regaining rotation. So a lot of people have lost rotation in their forearms. So a simple thing you can do is called a elbow car. So you can get here. I can fucking see this camera. So arm starting out nice and flex all the way up, and you're basically gonna like internally rotate, externally rotate. It's basically in this position to make sure your shoulder can't move. Internally, externally, go down a little bit, do the same thing, go down a little bit, do the same thing like a bunch of times. You'll probably feel areas where it's a little crunchier and there's some resistance. So work on those areas a little more. You're basically like turning in as hard as you can for like 3 seconds, out for as hard as you can for 3 seconds. And like 10 each direction or something like that. It doesn't matter the number so much, just getting some movement. So strong. Yeah, I mean, that'll probably work. You need 6% alcohol at least to kill COVID, it seems. But also for tendonitis, like keeping the area warm is always good. Let's see if I can do this. Sloppy feet. There we go. What the fuck? Alright, time for some wacko made up shit. Define physics. Oh, what the fuck? Biden for sure. Biden sucks, but vote for Biden. So that's my opinion, I guess. Oh, Stan. Well, that was almost sweet. Have I injured my own? Currently, no. I had a little elbow tendonitis for a while, not too long ago. I got armbar nasty. But that was, I don't know, that was like January or February. I don't even know when that was. But other than that, no, not currently. I've luckily do 1440. Alright. If I can fucking grind this thing. What the? Why am I so terrible right now? No injuries currently. I've been pretty injury-free my whole life. Worst things I've ever had really are like the side joint stuff, but that's fuck. Alright, I'm gonna go to a spot where I can actually fucking land shit. Camera, there we go, my bad. I am quite handsome, so maybe why you'd like to look at it. Alright, here we go. Oh, I didn't wind up, fuck. Oh, that would have been a 1440. Funny sense. Nice. Yeah, fuck Allen throw. Say it again. Like I said, my thing always, when people get tendonitis, the first thing I want to do is regain mobility that's lost. That's my first goal always. Fuck. And then regain lost strength and hopefully gain some more, assuming some loss. And go from there pretty much. I try to start spinning everything. can they coexist? Small amounts of both can coexist. It's more important in distance running. Miles or speed work. Depends what distance. If you're talking about a 5K, also I guess it kind of depends if you're talking about speed work, but I'd say interval work's more important. What the fuck? I mean, that probably is part of it. Like, you have different muscle insertion points and tendon size, but some of it's luck for sure. $60, we're getting there. I would say if you're doing 5K or less, probably speed work. Assuming you're talking about like intervals and stuff. If you're just doing strip sprints, then maybe not. But I think people overdo the miles for sure. Oh, it slows you down if you grab midair? What the fuck? That makes no sense. But you have to have a factor. Like, I've never had knee issues, but I have quite large knee joints. Right. I mean, it certainly helps. It's not 1440. God damn. I think it would be a good idea to actually land on this side, though. Come over a little bit. Let's see. A little better than that. Here we go. Oh, what the fuck? See, glitches, like, sometimes I'm trying to ollie on that. Yeah, I mean, frame size and your frame definitely play a big role. Oh, here we fucking go. Here we go. Oh! Set double heel. About divorce? I mean, they often have a lot of issues joint-wise. There's one guy at Westside who has like every record in his weight class. He doesn't seem to have joint issues. Just a little off. I don't know, 1440 is going to be tricky, I think. Yeah, I mean, he's best ever in his weight class. I mean, who knows? He might have a shit ton of joint issues. I've never heard him. I've never seen an interview with him, but I mean, he could be in extreme pain every fucking day. Who knows? Here it is. Here it is. 1620. And then some off-roading. Alright, let's see how ridiculous that fucking looked. I mean, he also looks equipped mostly, so, you know, I don't get, like, doesn't mean until you finish, you can't go back. I don't really get that. I'm just an idiot with this thing. Fucking boomer with the video game controls. Alright, let's see here. This looks so ridiculous. I hear the wind up there that time. How high do you think this is? Like 30 meters off the top of the ramp? Almost topped off that. I've been above that before though. It'll just like magically attaches again. Dude, I would shit my pants if I found myself in this position. That's how high I can get, I guess. Oh, fuck. I feel like on the other side I can get higher, actually. This is a little higher, I guess. So I'm doing some dumbbell bench the other day. It's just kind of funny because like the ends touch his. That'll be a Parker highlight. Which time? I think I've fucking wrecked him like 5 times at this point. That was great. I personally thought my newest one was funny. He definitely has a bunch of alt accounts because I had like 1 dislike on the channel, and suddenly within like 2 minutes there were like 14 or something, and there was suddenly a bunch of negative comments at the same time from a few different channels. So that was pretty funny. Like a fragile ego dude had like a bunch of I mean, maybe not. It could have been his fans who saw it finally or something. Who knows? But I thought it was just kind of funny. What the fuck? Oh, was this the key? No. Yeah, it's just hilarious. I mean, I've made him delete his channel like 4 times now. Still waiting on that fight. I guess he lives in fucking Puerto Rico now, so. Oh, fuck. I guess it's not gonna happen. I thought that he like challenged me to fight and wanted me to come to him. Like, dude. Not gonna go to your fucking like trailer park in the middle of fucking nowhere and get molested by like you and your sister cousin. That's bad. Let's see here. I do wish there were more maps, to be honest. Like, because some of these are fine, they're just really small. But whatever. My most connection, I almost always do unilateral work with dumbbells, and dumbbell shoulder press, and yeah, I mean that's totally fine. I think my muscle connection is certainly a real thing, and it's good to learn. And I think one good way to do that, honestly, is just doing slow concentrics as well as eccentrics. And honestly, a good way to learn too is just using machines. And they're not completely in vogue right now, but oh, fuck. Fuck. I'm just getting worse and worse at this game. Well, it keeps like glitching right as I go over that long. I've been doing some super slow reps. One thing I've been doing a lot lately myself, because I mean, jiu-jitsu and lifting heavy are like not the easiest combo. There's definitely some finicky shit. So a lot of like my accessory work, especially, is done with a very slow tempo. So, for example, I was doing some Viking press with my homemade attachment on Friday as an accessory, and I was doing set to 6, but each eccentric was an 8-second eccentric, which is very slow. And the weight wasn't huge. I had like 5 plates on the end of it with a landmine attachment. So it wasn't necessarily like the heaviest shit in the world, but when you're doing it with like that slow tempo, you get a good. Basically allows me to get a big stimulus without using as big a weights, essentially, which is good on the joints, or easier on my joints currently, since jiu-jitsu can be a little rough. Where do you have this game? If you're on here still, can you fucking dark slide on this? What? Oops. I'll land into a grind. Fine physics. Oh. I want to grind on that. Fuck. Guess that counts. Yeah. Great counting, but oh. Okay. Got this thing a little bit. There we go. Kind of. Worst muscle injury I ever had. Gotta be Jason Blaha in a fight, easy. Fat old man. Worst muscle injury. I guess I had a. So, I wasn't aware of it at the time, but after seeing this massage therapist, he thinks I tore a tricep at some point, which kind of adds up because there was a point where I was benching a lot and suddenly it hurt every time I bench, and I just kept benching, which is really dumb. Anyway, so supposedly it's reattached a little weird, or it's attached a little weird on one side. But I never really, it must have been pretty fucking mild because I never really noticed it even, other than it hurting when I benched. And that was years ago, probably happened. Other than that, I had a pretty severe strain of an abdominal muscle once. And that took about 6 weeks, I'd say. Abs healed pretty fast. That's honestly about it. I think the worst injury I've ever had. I mean, in 8th grade I broke my nose and I fixed it myself, which is really dumb. That healed up, not too bad. I can't breathe out of one nostril now. So that kind of sucks, but that's why you should go to a doctor if you break shit. I mean, like I said, it's a tendonitis from getting arm-barred real bad, February. That was probably about 6 weeks until it felt good, fully good. Everyone's different though. I don't know if it was actually a tear. I never had it assessed, and if it was very minor. And when I say healed, that's at the point where it didn't hurt anymore. So that doesn't necessarily mean it's healed. I'll say I've never had anything bad enough where I need to go to the doctor, I guess, for it. Which is pretty good. I've done some really stupid shit in the gym. There we fucking go. Make it all the way, make it all the way, make it all the way. Oh. But yeah, I'm pretty lucky with that. I've also been relatively smart, and I think, contrary to popular belief, especially when maxing out all the time when I used to do the Wisconsin method, because always fatigued, I was never 100% actually. It limits you. So I think that's part of the reason I never really got hurt, especially doing that stuff. Everyone's like, how do you not get hurt maxing out every day? Because you're tired. Can't go. There we go. All right, move on. And that's not to say you're maxing out every day by any means, but just kind of how it worked out for me. Did it? Nice. I think a big thing too is learning how to listen to your body, which is hard. And some people are kind of a natural talent for it, which I feel like I always have. And some people, it takes longer to learn, honestly. Some people never do. Hey, that was pretty sweet, actually. Okay, what the fuck are these? Weird. Okay, over here? No. So part of it's like learning when to like back off, when to, you know, go hard. I think a good example is, I've talked about her several times on here. She had a really severe back injury, and I train her now. So with her, like, she's not very good at listening to her body. That's not why she got injured originally, but she's just like something that's visible. So when I'm training her, like a lot of it, it's like, I train her in person, so a lot of it's like visual when we're going heavy, because I'll ask her how stuff feels and I'll take into account, but a lot of it is just I'll go by how it looks to me. So some days it's just looking good, we'll go a little heavier, it's just not looking so good. And she does it on her own too, she's not always with me, but a lot of that stuff is self-regulating, which you might be familiar with, where it's, you know, work up to a certain RPE or work up to a number and then go based off of that. There's different ways to self-regulate stuff. But it's a good way, I think it's a really good way, by running at least a partially self-regulating program, it's a good way to learn how to control yourself a little more and learn how your body feels more, which is why I do it with a lot of my clients. It's a very common thing I'll do, especially during like a base building phase, because then if stuff's fucked up during like a peaking phase, you'll know better. That's not this one with this. Oops. Yeah, I screwed up. But yeah, so it kind of, I don't know where I was going with that, but basically saying everyone's different. You just gotta learn how shit is. That's the biggest thing for intervention. And sometimes like you just get unlucky, honestly. Like some shit you can't control. I guess the most recent injury, my SI joint got real messed up that time. It was maybe a year ago now. Where I was doing good mornings with a camber bar, and a guy walked into the bar that did not feel good. That really aggravated my SI joint. I was in pain for a few weeks because of that. It wasn't like severe ever, but it was definitely nagging. That's not fun. Like SI joint stuff's like pretty common, and there's adjustments you can do that help a lot, but there's still a lot of inflammation you need to deal with. But that was pretty smooth. Oh my god. We should get late flip. I think for PC there's like a mod you can do late flips. But I think it's okay to substitute squats with leg press lines if you have knee issues. Typically squatting is not the issue if your knees are hurting while you're squatting. Either means you're squatting wrong or you have some imbalance that needs correcting. So there's nothing that says you need to squat, but I think you should figure out a way to squat without pain, I guess, in some capacity. Sometimes I'll just have people have knee pain when they're squatting. Sometimes I'll have them start with box squats, for example, because pretty much everyone can box squat without knee pain. I think it can be sometimes useful to teach how to engage your hamstrings and glutes and sit back a little more in your squat, which I'm not saying you always need to be doing, but for some people with knee problems, it can be useful. A lot of times, if lunges don't bother your knees, but squats do, sometimes it can come down to simply like not knowing how to load your hamstrings during a squat and using your glutes. A lot of people just like, I don't know. So that's part of it. So I'd figure out like why it hurts when you squat. Don't just stop squatting, which isn't always the easiest task. So if there's a trainer you trust in your area, might be a good idea to hire them. Because sometimes it's stuff like you just might not see by yourself. Even if you film yourself, you might not see it. Yeah, like I said, sometimes I'll start people with box squats if they have knee issues. Sometimes it's just a confidence thing with squats too. Like if you hurt your knee once squatting, by being timid, you're just going to have like a weird technique because you're timid, and that's just going to cause your issues. Double. Oh, no. Nice. That was good. Fuck. Yeah, I would guess something with your hamstrings and glutes because leg press doesn't hurt. Typically does a better job of like squatting weird. I do compound moving my joints. Always feel warmed up better. Yes, that's another thing I have a lot of people do is just simply warm up their hamstrings. Like a really common warm movement I have a lot of people do for the squat is just hamstring curls. No, I don't think that's necessary at all. Like your first like hard movements should probably be a compound. I mean, again, it kind of depends, but that was smooth. Yeah, like probably like a good like third of my clients, the first thing they do is before squatting is, other than like basic warm up stuff, is hamstring curls. Especially if like the patellar issues, it's gonna help a lot. Another thing too is just getting better ankle mobility. Getting bigger, stronger calves can help a lot squatting. A lot of people kind of forget their calves other than like for vanity purposes, but it can be useful to strengthen those. Do some calf raises, do some, if you got a bob, use the bob, stuff like that. Again. Alright, there we go. Nice. Honestly, with like people telling you shit, no calves, yeah, you should probably work calves then. Honestly, like doing some calf raises with like, typically I have people do them like slow eccentric, slow concentric, squeeze at the top, slow on the bottom. See, man. Like a lot of times it's like the thing you least expect is what's causing the issue. Some people it's like their tibialis anterior is what's causing them knee pain, which isn't like the most common thing, but definitely happens, which is that kind of bigger muscle in the front of your shin. Definitely seen that happen. There's runners. It's pretty common. Get the neck. This is a bad angle for the neck. It's not looking very large. I'm not gonna log off in a minute anyway. You can go to fucking bed. Got jiu-jitsu in the morning. What time is it? Shit. Yeah, I should probably go. Alright guys, been nice. I'll see if I figure out how to turn this shit off again. I never remember. No, that's wrong. I don't fucking know. No problem, man. Fuck it.